Good morning and namaste children. In this English grammar lesson, we are going to learn something very interesting. Let me start with a small story. Listen to it carefully and guess the name of the topic we are going to learn. Let me see if you can guess it correctly. For you to understand better, I am going to read the story twice. Once there were two friends who were crossing the jungle. After some time they saw a bear coming towards them. Then one of the friends quickly climbed the nearby tree and the other one did not know how to climb the tree. So he lay down on the ground holding his breath. The bear reaches near him and sniffs him in the ear. After some time the bear left the place thinking the man is dead. Now the other friend climbs down and asks his friend what did the bear say to him in his ear. He replied, to be safe from the fake friends. Now children, listen to the same story again. Two friends and the bear. Once there were two friends who were crossing the jungle. After some time, they saw a bear coming towards them. Then one of the friends quickly climbed the nearby tree and the other one did not know how to climb the tree. So he lay down on the ground holding his breath. The bear reaches near him and sniffs him in the ear. After some time, the bear left the place thinking the man is dead. Now, the other friend climbs down and asks his friend, what did the bear say to him in his ear? He replied, to be safe from the fake friends. So children, now tell me, did you understand the story? And which one was better? When I read it out for the first time? Or was it when I read it out to you for the second time? Well, many of you must have understood it when I read it out for the second time, isn't it? Can you guess why was it that you understood it when I read it out for the second time? Absolutely. It was because I read it slowly, followed all the punctuation marks for you to understand it better. So, have you guessed the grammar topic? Yes. It is punctuation marks. What are punctuation marks? Punctuation marks are used to separate a sentence and its part and to clarify its meaning. That is, they tell us how the sentence should be read correctly to make the meaning very clear to us to understand. Children, there are many punctuations in English grammar, but in Standard 2, we are going to study only 3 along with the use of capital letter. We begin with the use of capital letter. While studying sentences, we have already learned that the sentence always begins with a capital letter. Let us see an example shown here. She is going to the market. The S of word she is written in the capital form. Children, look at this picture. The sentence here has got some special names. Now what are these special names? Well, they are names given to people like you and me, and the names of places like name of a country, name of a city, name of a state, name of a village, etc. So such special names always begin with a capital letter. Let us see the example shown here. Amrita is going to Jaipur with Shama. Amrita is the name of a girl and it is also written at the beginning of the sentence. So A of Amrita is capital. Then Jaipur. Jaipur is a special name as it is a city in Rajasthan. And S of Shama is capital as it is the name of a person. The pronoun I, whenever and wherever it appears in the sentence, is always written in the capital form. Like shown here, Sheena and I are sisters. I in this sentence is in the middle, but as a rule, it is always written in the capital form. You can see this here. Children, let us find out some more things where capital letters are used. Names of all places, books, newspapers, rivers, mountains, oceans, etc. are all written with a capital letter. The name of our country, India, I of India is capital. Lotus Temple, this is also a place in Delhi, so L is written in capital. Ganga is the name of the river, so G of Ganga is written in capital form. Hindustan Times is the name of a newspaper, so H of Hindustan and T of Times is written in capital. Bhagavad Gita is a holy book, so the B of Bhagavad and G of Gita is always written in the capital form. Now, this is something which all of us just love, and that is holidays and special celebrations. That is our festivals. You can see in this picture our national festivals, that is Independence Day and Republic Day, are written in capital letter. Then Holi, one of our most favorite festival of colors, H of Holi is capital, and likewise D of Diwali and C of Christmas is also written in the capital letter. Children, we have 7 days in a week, starting from Sunday and ending with a Saturday, and 12 months in a year, beginning with January and ending with December. So all the 7 days of the week and 12 months of the year are always written beginning with a capital letter. Now we move to punctuation marks. Full stop. Full stop is used at the end of a sentence. While reading, you have to pause or stop for some time when you see a full stop, like shown in the sentences here. I am watching a movie. The train arrived late. Children, our next punctuation mark is a question mark. When we ask a question, it will end with a question mark. Such sentences can also be called as asking sentences. Remember children, even the question sentences start with a capital letter. See the ones which are shown here. What are you doing? W of what has to be in capital letter and it ends with a question mark. What are you eating? W of what is capital and this question sentence ends with a question mark. Where is my school bag? W of where is capital and this question sentence ends with a question mark. And likewise, the next two sentences are also question sentences beginning with capital letter and ending with a question mark. Who is your best friend? And have you done your homework? So you can see they all begin with a capital letter and end with a question mark. Children, to understand better the use of a full stop and question mark, look at this picture. We can see some sentences here. They are telling sentences, that is simple sentences. And the rule for telling sentences or simple sentences is they begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. The other set of sentences we can see are asking sentences, which are question sentences, and they also begin with a capital letter but they end with a question mark. Let's read the sentences, children. We will begin with asking or question sentences first. Where will you go? How will you go? What will you do? May I come too? So all these sentences begin with a capital letter and end with a question mark. Let's read the telling sentences now. I am going for a picnic. I am going to Gandhi Park. I am going by car. I will play with my cousins. So all these sentences begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. Children, let's move to the next punctuation. It is comma. The comma is used for two purposes. The first one is to pause while reading, and the second purpose is to separate three or more words in a list. The list here means it could be list of fruits which can be seen in this picture. I love mango, apple, grapes and banana. Children, list could be anything like list of activities. You do list of names. Let us see the examples of both. She likes reading, swimming, playing basketball and going for the movies. Raj, Meeta, Leena and Shiva went for a shopping together. So you could see I have paused after every comma and I have read out the given list. Children, let us revise what we have learned today. Here are some sentences. Let us punctuate them. The first one is, when is your birthday? Since this is a question sentence, it will begin with a capital letter and end with a question mark. The second one, I love ice cream. This is a simple sentence, so it will begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. The third one, my mom and I went to the park. This sentence is a simple sentence or a telling sentence. So as a rule, it will begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. Children, I is a pronoun which is always written in capital form, wherever and whenever it appears. The next one is, we had pizza for lunch. This is just a simple sentence. So it will begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. And the last one is, Ram, Sham and Radha are playing. Children, this is a simple sentence and Ram, Sham and Radha are special names. So they will begin with capital letter. There will be a comma between Ram, Sham, as this is a list of names. And this sentence ends with a full stop as it is a simple sentence. So now, by learning the use of capital letter, full stop, comma and question mark, I am very sure you will be able to read and write correctly in English. So, wasn't this topic very interesting? Children, now I want you to do a small activity. Try and find out these punctuation marks from your storybooks, the newspaper, your textbook, and try reading correctly using them. Thank you.